Okay. Give me 1 second, guys. Okay. Oh wait. Oh, come on, Euro. Come on, Nightbot. Fuck you. Oh well. I honestly tried. That was by Atlas. I'm very impressed with that intro. It really impressed me. I am super stoked to play this game now.
Let's do this.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. I'm ready for this.
All right.
Well,
okay, so he's recommended for everyone. Then
Ready.
You got
well, let's do this. Well, let's go.
Let's go.
Both of the
Well
wizards
then,
are
let's go.
the magic
Well, I won't
experts
be
as
defeated.
well as the elf. Luck A, dexterity A,
All right.
magic
Let's go.
C,
We're going. Let's go.
intelligence B, concentration C, so that's strength C. That should be yeah,
Ready.
Strength B. A C C C B A.
Let's go.
Strength S. His face looks way too small for that body. Go. Is that continence? A. Intelligence D. C B B. A B S.
Well then,
It's time.
Damn.
Well then.
Oh, yeah.
Shall we?
Shall we?
Gotta finish my drink.
Okay.
I want to play. Oh, this is cool. I think I really like Snow Aqua.
Get ready.
This was one player, wasn't it? No, it's 1 to 4 with a network of 2 to 4. Okay, cool.
Let's go.
You seated yourselves and called for a stein of the finest mead. Your partner, Ranni, is in a particularly good mood. Quaffing the bar's spirits buoyed your spirits. When things are lively, Ranni will recount to certain you were an adventurer, just starting out, and didn't know right from...
Okay, I got double jump.
An ambush.
Okay, I'm getting a little. Okay, it's 3-dimensional. I didn't realize at the beginning. I'll have to eat it.
Shall I open that door for you? The rogue Ranni inquired, after appearing from out of nowhere.
There's
He
the
thought that
rogue.
it would be a simple matter to take advantage of your naivete and pocket some coin.
It's my turn.
Done.
Let's see. Oh, yeah.
What?
that's fun. That's actually really fun.
Since that point, you've been journeying under mutually beneficial terms.
So he's my locksmith, basically. Okay. We'll figure out how this goes. This seems like a very interesting game.
You came to Hydeland as an adventurer. Like many of your fellows, you strove to challenge the dangerous labyrinths here. The labyrinths were every bit as perilous as you'd heard. Most were lucky to even have their bones exit the ruins. You don't currently belong to the guild. I recommend registering. You can get jobs there and learn skills.
There we go.
Clad in full armor, the guildmaster, Samuel Joseph, stands. He appraises you with a look and dismissively states that your travels thus far have left your equipment positively thrashed. The guildmaster directs you to Morgan's Magic Item Shop. To be deemed worthy by the Adventurers Guild, you must first repair your broken equipment.
Maybe that's what this thing was. Okay.
You conquer a
have a lot of
labyrinthine set of
voluptuous women in
stairs,
this game.
and Morgan Lisley, shopkeeper and witch. Welcome. There is no objects repair which does not fall under her purview.
Welcome to my shop. What would you like?
At least they give you the first 100 and then nothing
Adventurers
else.
come here not only for... Your equipment is now unmarred. You should return to the guild and see if the guildmaster deems you worthy.
Oh yeah, I've gotten fast moving down.
Once
Jump,
again,
kick,
the guildmaster
evade.
Samuel Joe, with your equipment now in tip-top condition. What? Your test is to help a warrior named Roland.
Shit, I wish I'd gotten to at least see that shit. I wasn't even looking.
To prove your...
You're back.
Do that.
No! Gotcha! Ha!
A magic gate was recently found in the ruins on the outskirts of town. Use that to reach your destination. Many things lie within the ruins of the old Elysian Temple. Some quiescent, some far less so. An ancient dragon, spoken of in myths, is said to have destroyed the Elysian civilization in one night. You liberated a fairy that was trapped in a cage.
It's my turn.
Yes, help me out.
What?
Wow, this thing is great. Damn.
You have made your way to Roland. At the guild's behest, he is looking for you to pass your guild exam. You must help. Much time has passed since the missing were last seen.
He looks powerful.
He tells
Look
you
at
to
all
bring
those
back their
orcs.
bones if they are found dead.
What?
Oh wow, I just hurt myself.
Let's see. Voila!
The small enemies I am not good with.
They're here!
Bring it on.
I got it. Simple.
Oh, another Arbalast with 10 bullets in this one. Nice.
Be careful!
It said 10 bullets. I guess it was lying. Okay then.
You have found the bones of a missing adventurer. Sometimes, the dead have been known to leave behind a message right before they perish.
Okay. That's interesting. I didn't know that. I've been missing a lot of shit at the beginning.
What?
There seem to be more nests similar to this one spread throughout the area. You exit the area taking care to avoid drawing the attention of any other harpies.
That was actually really fun.
You have fulfilled the request. Report your work to the Guildmaster.
Welcome. What would you like? Which one do you want?
Okay, so I kind of get how that happened now. Not get the weapons and shit?
You return to the guild. It is possible to resurrect the dead with their bones. Canaan Temple is a temple dedicated to the worship of the goddess. You were ordered to attempt to resurrect guild members at Canaan Temple.
Okay. Time to resurrect.
As you enter, a kindly voice echoes from the back. You seem to be in need. The prayer of the monks sometimes restores the dead to life. The goddess bestows mercy to those whose time has not yet come.
Wandering One, how can I help you?
Allow this heart to beat again. Quench their thirst. Lead the wandering soul back. Reverse death. And awaken them. The prayer reaches the goddess, and the pile of bones is made new.
Ah, so this is how you do it when you don't have multiple people playing.
Any
with you.
adventurers you resurrect will wait for. You can now fill out your part. Please be aware that if you leave an area and one of your party has... If you encounter any bones during your questing, be sure to bring them back.
Sorceress. Got it.
You have fulfilled the request. Report your work to the Guildmaster. After you may now get cooperation from Guild. The Adventurers Guild has a backlog of quests because many adventurers, the king and his retinue, left to find the dragon's crown and are missing. The existence of this crown that supposedly controls dragons, Samuel hurriedly assigns you a new task. You get the feeling it's a request from this country's prime minister. You wonder about the lives of the powerful people.
You're back.
Okay, I think I'll go with this one. This one for now. Well, let's just see what these are for the slide attack. Well, the hell. Oh, okay, this is definitely what we're gonna get next time. Well, the hell.
You have a request.
You accepted a new request from the guild. You must go to the castle for further
There's
details.
the castle. That was fast.
Flanked by guards, you are led through the secure castle. The Prime Minister speaks a lot. In contrast to the silent prince, the royal scepter has been stolen. A witness who saw the thief, your job is to track down Tommet and retrieve. Ranni whispers that he knows of this Tommet. You bow and...
Oh, Tommet.
In order to retrieve the royal scepter, you chase the thief into the ruins of the old capital.
Where are we going now?
These are the ruins of the ancient capital city. It was destroyed following an invasion from the Northern Empire. Now it is a dangerous place, full of dragons and wyverns.
Outstanding.
That was annoying. Well, they're big at least.
It's my turn. Done.
Okay, just making sure there's nothing else in here I'm missing.
You find the bandit Tommet in a hideout amid the ruins. It is said that whatever this man desires, Ranni asks, "Are you Tommet, the bandit legend?" Beaming. When you ask about the scepter, he says, "That was indeed I." When you inquire further about the scepter, pursue the thief, apprehend him, and reclaim the scepter. You cannot capture a target swimming underwater. Watch for your quarry to surface.
I realized there might have been stuff here I was missing.
An ambush! What?
Oh, yes. Oh, yeah.
Let's eat this apple. And try and find this Tomet again. Oh, nope, nope. not
They're
actually
here.
there.
Let's see.
Well, I think I got the charger in this room. You guys should be fine. Final boss. That's gotta be what it is.
pin down Tommet, who is so stunned that he's actually been caught that he cannot move. Relenting, he produces the scepter from his bag and hands it to you. You have reclaimed the royal scepter. You must deliver the royal scepter to the Prime Minister at the castle.
Oh, no, now it's letting me use this blessed short bow. Shit. Comparatively, it's way better.
You're back.
Okay, so now I'll go to common.
I have a request.
Okay. Cool. Actually, I can use this now, can I? I want some help.
Wandering One, how can I help you?
Once again, you are led to the man tells you to hand over the scepter. You tell him that the man's mouth transforms into a twisted grin. What? You fall into a fighting stance. As soon as you steal the Prime Minister orders the guards near you to stand down. The man twirls his... You sigh, relieved that you didn't have to shed blood in the castle. The Prime Minister tells you that man was Count Dean, the younger brother of the king. He's trying to usurp the throne. The scepter indicates the throne's heir. The Prime Minister says Dean had Tommet steal it to deny the princess the throne. The Prime Minister takes the scepter and narrows his eyes in satisfaction.
Oh, I'm so glad I sided with the princess there. I did not realize what I was doing.
Once again, the man tells you to hand over the scepter. The man's mouth You fall into a fighting stance. You sigh. The Prime Minister... The scepter... The Prime Minister takes...
Okay, I didn't mean to do that again.
The fairy leads you into an old ivy-covered, judging by the stratification of letters amidst the Lucane wrote that he was off to see a magician friend named Wallace. The fairy uses various interpretive gestures to indicate...
Okay, Wallace.
You head to Wallace's underground labyrinth to look for the magician Lucane.
Let's go find Lucane.
This underground labyrinth is said to have been made in a single night with powerful magic. It is a dangerous place, replete with traps. It bars entry to all who would dare.
Oh, so they didn't get my quest. Oh, I'm upset about that.
Be careful!
Okay, I need to go back to the end. Shit. I thought my party would have still been set. My mistake. So I can choose better ones, but the ones I go with don't actually get better. That's very good to know. Let's try that again. With help this time.
This underground labyrinth is said to have been made in a single night with powerful magic. It is a dangerous place, replete with traps. It bars entry to all who would dare.
Oh, hey Mary.
Huh?
Guess you want to show me?
It's my turn.
That one says go. This one just says and. So I'm more inclined to go to this one that I had to unlock.
I got it.
The trap was sprung, and the door magically closed fast.
Here!
Slime creatures are weak against fire, The torch on the wall could be used to great effect. The clink of metal hitting the ground can be heard. You obtain a magic key to open the door.
We got a treasure from it, so that was nice.
Out of the blue, a mouse darts out and leaps onto you. He says he was tasked with caring for the laboratory while Wallace was gone. But it is beset by When you ask about Lucane, the apprentice answers that your quest to find Lucane is delayed as you attempt to liberate the lab. The door to the laboratory is through this hall.
It's my turn. Oh, yeah. Let's see. Simple.
Let's do this. Sometimes I just suck.
I got it. Done. Oh, yes. Simple.
I was trying.
Oh, my.
Roy G. Biv, maybe. Hey, Paula.
Let's see.
Apparently
Oh, yeah.
for this, but we honestly didn't wait. Maybe they probably well, I mean, I already died for that, so.
Because the laboratory was being misused, some of the experiments housed within have now run amok. There's been a population explosion of mutated beings that spread their spores around. The labyrinth is overrun by fungi.
I got it. Voila! Oh, yes.
They're here.
Outstanding. It's my turn. Oh, yeah. Oh, my. Fiddly Luca. I got it. Simple. It's my turn. Voila!
I think the Arbalest has 10 crossbows, but it's shoots at a time or something. I don't know. Maybe. But it does a lot more damage than crossbows.
They're here. I'll stop them.
There we go, I got the Arbalest. The boss.
Destroy the cocoons before they hatch, or they'll keep coming. found some bones that seem to belong to Lucane in the depths of the labyrinth. The tattered raiments and jewelry.
I don't mean to.
You bring back the bones of the magician.
Wow, that's. Do I really need an axe though? I really don't. I like how it just saves.
You found Lucane, but he was dead. You imagine the fairy will be overcome with grief, but you need to return to her.
What exactly happened
Wandering one, how can I help you?
You texts say the goddess is Althena. If your party falls during your adventure, a prayer to Althena and a tithing of your money. If you are repeatedly depending on her grace, the amount you must offer. When you enter the laboratory, the fairy frantically flits. Upon seeing Lucane's bones, the fairy enters into a... The fairy is apparently attempting to lead you somewhere. You collect Lucane's bones and follow her. As you enter, a kindly voice... You nervously hand the monk. Allow this heart quench their thirst. Lead the one... Reverse and awaken. The prayer reaches the goddess, and the pile of bone... Lucane, shocked to find himself alive, thanks you profusely. He tells you to visit him at his laboratory and leaves. The resurrected magician has returned to the old tower in town. You decide to see him. The magician Lucane, it seems that dying had an adverse effect on his short-term memory. Lucane is researching magic called runes, which are close. Lucane introduces his fairy friend to you. Her name is... He thanks you again for saving him and allowing him to enjoy life's rich pageant. Lucane says he'd be happy to sell you these items at a fraction. What would... The magician Wallace was an old friend of Luke. He sealed that group, or myopia of Cyclopes, in a labyrinth and saved the land. He was also the king's trusted advisor. And before you realize it, Tiki is following you. She will accompany you on your adventures henceforth.
Oh.
A letter from the castle has come to you via the guild.
You're back.
You assume that the letter was sent by the Prime Minister. Perhaps he had...
Let's see who won the castle. I bet it's that Count.
Count, after your previous encounter, you can... The guards have drawn their swords and are blocking the... He says that he has personally requested... He wants you to scout Bilberon Fortress on the border. Originally built to defend against the Orc army, it is a very dangerous mission. But refusal means that you will be... Per Count Dean's request, you agreed to infiltrate and surveil the subterranean fortress at the country's border.
Now without help, I don't... Let's get,
All right.
Well then.
going.
The Orc army presently controls Bilberon, the underground fortress built into the canyon. The King's army has been mounting a fierce offensive to try and reclaim the fortress.
Outstanding. It's
They're
my
here.
turn.
You step into the enemy kitchen. A corpulent chef grabs a goblin instead of meat and suddenly stops. The cook, sensing your presence, stares directly at you. Eventually, the chef returns to her meat cutting. You use the goblin's screams to mask your escape.
Oh, jeez. Thank God.
They're here.
Filthy lucre.
I'll stop them.
It says go, but I say
I got it. Done.
They're here.
at least that's just my opinion.
Let's see. Oh, yeah.
What?
Still my flamethrower.
It's my turn. Voila!
I'll stop them.
Careful!
Oh, I can do that. I got it. Simple. It's my turn.
They're coming.
What?
I got it. Voila.
Be careful!
I have no idea how I died.
Let's see. Oh, yeah. Oh, I can do that. Outstanding. Filthy Luca.
They're here.
What?
Apparently I got set on fire.
Please.
Oh my god, how did
Outstanding. Oh, yes. That really hurts. Oh. Oh, quit it. That really hurts. Oh. Let's see. Ow. I got it. Oh, quit it. That really hurts. Oh. Let's see. Ow.
why is this like this?
Oh, quit it. Oh, yes. Voila. Ow.
Okay.
Filthy Luca. Oh, quit it. That really hurts.
Hey guys, I'm gonna get out of here. Y'all are intent on killing yourselves, and it is upsetting me. Great.
At the bottom of the stairs is an area connected to the sewers. This seems your most likely escape route.
Here we go. What's up, Chef?
After defeating the Minotaur, you move through the sewer's filth. The reconnaissance mission went well. You gathered intel and slipped back across enemy lines. Among the treasures you claimed is the great... You succeeded in acquiring intel on the underground fortress. This job will be completed once you report to Count Dean.
What else can she do?
Welcome to my shop.
Not much, okay. Not mean to go there.
You have a request.
Open the treasure chest without waking the sleeping. I haven't got to the harbor yet. Okay. Probably expected me to die.
You report everything you learned to Count Dean. Naturally, he demands the great sword, but at least he's in a good mood now. He thought you'd just flee. It seems that he thinks much more highly of you now. Once the king went missing, the Prime Minister began recommending the Archduke MacNeil of Bulgar to the throne. Bulgar is an aggressive nation to the north. MacNeil is related to the King of Hydeland and has a legal claim to the throne. Count Dean claims that MacNeil has been rallying nobles in Hydeland to support his claim to the throne. That's why Dean hired Tommet to steal the scepter. He says that Tommet is extremely trustworthy. Suddenly, the Prime Minister and the Princess appear. The Prime Minister warns you not to involve yourself any further. The Princess... Since you completed the job at the castle, you return to the Adventurers Guild to tell them what transpired.
Finish what I got here.
Roland also happens to be here to report on a job. However, Roland thinks that he just missed him and asks you to track down the Guildmaster and bring him back. You look for Samuel, the Guildmaster. He should be somewhere in town.
Oh, I can't actually tell him that when I'm not in town. That makes sense. We'll go to the end to start.
Welcome to my shop.
So you're gonna arrive from here. A lot of people died.
Wandering one, how can I help you?
Tell my wife hello, pouring out for me. Did I leave a lantern burning? I regret everything.
May they rest in peace. 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 May they rest in peace.
I don't think I got any items from that.
As you leave the temple, a ragged old man slumped in. His raspy voice makes it difficult for you to discern if he's even speaking. You can give him a coin if you feel pity for him. He doesn't even acknowledge the coin. You probably won't be able to communicate.
That is quite interesting in my thing.
Oh, how can I help you? Which one?
You recall what you... Naturally, he... It seemed once Count... That's why suddenly the Prime Minister...
told me the princess is like a puppet. So confused. It says it should be somewhere in town, but I looked through the entire friggin' town. Well, she's actually at the end.
Wandering one, how can I help you?
As you leave the temple, his right, you can give him a coin. He doesn't even. You probably.
I am confused.
Welcome to my shop.
Very, very confused. Only place I can fucking imagine them being.
When you tell him that you can't find Samuel, he tells you to check the temple. Samuel prays.
Did you find him?
Okay, well that seems to be working now. Okay. Let me lower that more. Trying to get to the end of this section.
One.
A giant man in armor finishes his prayers and turns around. He tells you that he was praying because he has sent many friends to look for the king. When you ask to help, Samuel just nods and hands you a request form. In a remote region, marriageable girls are disappearing. One. As you leave the temple, a ragged is. You can give him. He doesn't even. You probably. To solve the mystery of the disappearances, you head to the catacombs, where the villagers fear to tread.
You're back.
Okay, we're gonna go back to the end and end this, and then I'll get a raid going. how to do them later. So we'll. Okay, guys, give me 1 second. Okay, guys, thank you for stopping by. And let's go say hi to my friend.